I'm Dheeraj Sinha, founder of Quantable Fintech, and with me is my colleague Hussain Tayyab. We bring to you Nifty 50 outlook for the week starting 25th of September. We are going to talk on the Ne0 Wave deeply this week and not touch on technical analysis. From the next week onwards, we'll be back with our usual format. Before we start, I would like to just put the usual disclaimer that this video is just for the analysis and education purpose, and neither me nor Hussain claim to have any forecasting ability. We are also not SEBI registered research analysts. So whatever is there in the video, please do your own analysis before you make any investment decision. With that, let's move over to our analysis. So we had a good fall. I think our prediction 2 weeks back, that was pretty bang on target. Unfortunately, we missed last week. So why not we start with a very quick recap of what happened in the last 2 weeks, and then more important, what we can expect in the coming days.
Okay, let's do that. Last when we had met, and I'm going to switch on the candles for this.
Sure.
We had met on 8th of September, right?
Right.
We had this sell zone over here, and which was 18,867 to 887.
Right.
We had suggested and said that many of these important resistance levels generally gap up mein nikal jate hain. And that's why we had our case one, that is, we may see a possible gap up over 19,887. If it is taken out, we may approach this 0 point.
Right.
Yahan se sab start hua tha, right? This entire downfall.
Yeah.
If we break 80H, our weekly and monthly targets of 20,000 to 20,400 will come into play.
Yep.
Based on this pattern, we had also said that we may not go above 20,610.
That's right.
This is where we had left off on 8th of September. मैं ये replay बंद करके देखते हैं कि what exactly happened. The market favored our analysis. We gapped up on 11th of September. We made a high of 20,222, which is right in between what we had forecasted of 20,000 and 20,400.
Right.
Abhi, like we've always said na कि this was the past, this is history. इससे तो पैसा बनने वाला नहीं है.
That's right.
इसको delete कर देते हैं.
Yep.
Unfortunately, while the prices are moving to this or 80H as of right now, there is something that happened on this day, and we will talk about it on the lower time frame chart.
That's right.
Okay. Since we are on this time frame, which is the day time frame and the weekly Ne0 Wave count, let us see what kya case banta hai.
Right.
Okay. I'm using the word if over here, and I will explain why I'm saying if on a lower time frame chart.
That's right.
So if we terminate wave 5 over here, as per Ne0 Wave, अपना जो rule बनता है that if the fifth is terminated, then all of 5, and I'll take off the candle so that you can see easily. The fifth started from here, right? ये rectangular box जो है ना, it is just a representative of this time and price.
Yep.
This purple line that I have taken is just diagonally connecting this rectangular box. Okay? It is known as a line of descent. As long as prices are below this line of descent, what we are analyzing over here stands to be correct. So just coming back to this rule, that if we terminate the fifth over here, all of 5 should be retraced in half or the same time that
the fifth to perform.
That's right.
Yep.
Because we are considering this as a fifth wave, we have something known as a 2-4 trend line represented by this. The 2 and the 4 endpoints.
Yes.
I will shrink the chart a little bit so you can see where we had terminated wave 2. This move from April 25th, 2023 started in wave 1. Wave 2 had corrected to the top side. 19,991 was the top of the third wave. So from this low of 18,646 to this low of 19,223 gives us our 2-4 trend line.
That's right.
The 2-4 trend line represents stage 1 confirmation. If we take out, now why I have kept this one cross here and one cross here is because this first 25th September 2023 represents the half of wave 5, half the time taken by wave 5. 4th October represents the full time taken by wave 5.
Yep.
ये जो हम लोग यहाँ पे box बनाए थे ना,
That's right.
I've just taken the midpoint and the end point of that.
Yep. Yep.
And please consider that, this is just an indicative time. It's not an absolute.
Correct.
एक हम लोग एक bias बना सकते हैं कि अगर ये अभी I am not saying कि मंडे को 300 पॉइंट का गैप डाउन हो जाएगा. There is nothing that tells me to expect something like that. So 19,454 to happen on Monday. Again, we are only analyzing the information that we have on our chart. 75 पे मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ why I've taken this point also.
That's right. That's right. So basically, just for the viewers, we are making this rectangle to measure the time that it could take. And as per the rules, fifth wave will retrace in half or the same amount of time that the fifth wave took to fall. So अगर fifth wave खत्म हो गया है, so the first stage, दो stage confirmation होता है Ne0 wave में. The first stage confirmation will be breaking of this 2-4 trend line, which Hussain just showed. Monday को अगर 19,454 के नीचे आता है, then obviously that will get confirmed, but maybe उसके chances कम है. So we are saying there is another possibility as long as the price is below this line of descent which is drawn there.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Good.
So our 2-4 trend line, just to summarize, will be stage 1 confirmation. Stage 2 confirmation is when all of 5 is retraced.
That's right.
Okay, which is around 19,223. Moving on to the 75 minutes.
You are saying that, by 8th October, if that 2-4 trend line is broken, then we may see 19,223 levels, right? 19,224 levels.
That's right. That's right. So
that is when we get the confirmation कि जो हम 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that 5 waves which we were talking about, that fifth wave was over and now we are in a different pattern.
That's right. See, Ne0 Wave gives us stage 1 and stage 2 confirmation, right? So अपना stage 1 confirmation is the 2-4 trend line. Stage 2 confirmation is all of 5.
That's right.
This low point. Okay. Moving on to a 75-minute time frame, and I'm going to take 1 minute just to share with you as an analyst what I was thinking around this time, because this was 12th September.
Right.
And this is the day that we did not record. Okay. On 12th September, we saw a sharp movement to the downside. I will show you why I'm saying sharp in the form of a candle. You will see इतना सारा selling आ गया था. ठीक है. उसके बाद जब recovery हुआ ना, it went up in 3 waves. In our past recordings, I have said that, corrections always subdivide.
Right.
So when you see this up down movement, you know that you're in a corrective environment. So we had taken this as wave A. Zahir si baat hai, this would be wave B. When we have 2 waves, we can predict what the third is going to do.
Yep.
Right? जब B wave strong रहता है ना, that means it retraces all of A, the start point of A. As an analyst, I will say कि ये C wave इतना नीचे नहीं आना चाहिए. Okay, that's what as an analyst, that would be going in my mind. ये B wave कहाँ खत्म होता है? I will just make a 0B trend line. अगर ये काटा, that means the B wave is over and we are going for the third.
That's right.
जो Monday के दिन हो गया था.
Yes, yes.
So on Monday, as soon as this 0B trend line was broken, which is at around 11:45, I knew कि boss ये C wave के लिए चालू हो गया है. If I'm not feeling confident or I don't want to trade the C wave, at least मैं मेरे जितने भी upside के long positions है, उनको मैं बंद कर दूंगा.
That's right.
This was my indication. ठीक है? Tuesday we had a holiday and we came on Wednesday. अब B wave को देखेंगे ना, it retraced all of A by almost 161%. It's just under it. To know what the C wave is going to do, I'm going to say कि ये B wave को कितना retrace करेगा.
Right.
My first tendency or my first inclination would be कि चलो देखते हैं what the prices do around the 38% mark. If not, then the 61% mark.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Obviously, the prices opened only somewhere around the 76% mark. It
Yep.
opened at 19,009.
998.
998, right? So somewhere around the 70% mark. It retraced the entire B wave by more than 161%.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. This was, I'm sure many people would have been surprised. हमें कहाँ पे थोड़ा आइडिया आ गया था कि बॉस ये इसके नीचे भी जा सकता है, इतनी ताकत है उसमें,
Mhm.
is because of this gap down.
Yeah.
I have seen this once before and we call this like a break off structure. या तो मार्केट यहाँ पे आपको ऐलान कर रहा है कि बॉस आई हैव टर्न्ड डायरेक्शन.
Right.
ठीक है. दिस गैप डाउन वाज नथिंग बट द मार्केट टेलिंग यू आई हैव टर्न्ड डायरेक्शन.
Hmm.
I have seen this one more time, I mean many times in the past, one very recently, which was, I'm going to just share with you from the previous ATH of 19991. We had this gap down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? This ended our third wave, and then we continued down for our fourth wave, which we ended at 19223.
Yeah. So that was the 20th July, right? 20th July.
That this was
21st.
21st July Friday. After we made ATH,
Yeah.
like a boom, like पता नहीं क्या फट गया वो दिन. The market just gapped down and then continued down for this entire month. Something similar
Hmm.
something similar has happened over here, right? So we were ready कि boss ये C wave तो इसके नीचे जाना ही चाहिए.
That's right.
If you remember this sell zone that we had made of 19867 and 887, I'm just highlighting it because when I started technical analysis, we had learned that once resistance will then be a support, right? Change of polarity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to zoom in over here and you will see this doji. It was made exactly at that resistance zone, which then acted as a support zone.
Yep.
यहाँ पे on 8th September, it gapped up and continued. यहाँ पे it gapped down and continued. This is just something I observed. I would like to share it with you, and that's the reason I'm mentioning it. अभी इसका भी जरूरत नहीं है, तो delete कर देते हैं. Now, this is also on the 75-minute. We have another. ठीक है. ये जो move ऊपर आया था ना, we had taken this as wave 1. This was corrective wave 2.
Right.
This we had terminated wave 3 at 20,110.
Mhm.
And this was supposed to be wave 4. But it has been extremely sharp.
Correct.
ठीक है. So what I'm also trying to say is कि मेरा एक wave to the top side बाकी है. So as I mentioned earlier कि मेरा जो day chart है, which gives me the weekly time frame, और मेरा 75-minute chart है, which gives me the daily time frame of Ne0 Wave count, there is a slight conflict because जब मैं day chart देखता हूँ ना, this is so sharp that I say कि boss ये तो सीधा 2-4 trend line के लिए जाएगा.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I see the 75-minute time frame and I see this price action over here, and I'll switch on the candle, you will see कि something is, मतलब कुछ
There is a
रुक रहा है यहाँ पे.
there is a
There is,
some
yeah,
kind of
a pause.
there is a
There
pause.
is some kind of pause over here. And that is where my 75-minute, we are talking about it right now, because जब इतने सारे कैंडल्स यहाँ पे जैम हो जाते हैं ना, मार्केट क्या होगा, साइडवेज चला जाएगा.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
Good.
So on this chart, what I'm saying is कि there is a strong possibility कि maybe Monday, Tuesday, market sideways to upside थोड़ा corrective behavior देगा.
Mhm.
Okay, so I would still not initiate any positional trades. अगर आपको स्कैल्प करना है, you find some kind of pattern over here and you say कि चलो ये थोड़ा तो ऊपर जाएगा, तो ठीक है आप स्कैल्प कर लो.
Hmm.
ओके, जो यहाँ पे बेच के बैठे हैं, they have nothing to worry about.
Correct.
right? Thursday tak the market is not going to go back over here. I would just say कि Monday, Tuesday, zara be watchful, be cautious. The market may, retrace a little bit. कहाँ तक जाएगा? The minimum requirement of my fifth is 30 to 38% of wave 4.
Right.
तो ये था अपना high to the low of wave 4. I'm looking at anywhere between 825 to 871. That's 19,825 to 19,871 के आसपास. We may see some up down movement. कोई पैटर्न यहाँ पे फॉर्म होता है that tells me that ठीक है ये जो भी up move है it is done. I can share it with you on Telegram and we can update, for those who are interested. But फिलहाल there is no significant price action telling me that hey, you know what, Monday we may gap up. And as per my day chart, we are still in downward direction, a very strong and sharp downward direction.
That's right. So just to summarize, I think this is a very good analysis. I think what we are saying is that we are in a downtrend. However, when we look at the daily chart, it seems to be a very fast downtrend, and we have drawn the 2-4 trend line that gets broken. Then by 8th October, we have to come down to 19,220 odd levels. However, when we look at the smaller time frame, which is 75-minute chart, we see a possibility of some pullback, some consolidation, again to 19,840, 850 kind of levels. And then probably the downtrend would continue. So if you see a pullback, don't get too gung-ho that again we are going to test the all-time high. Be very cautious there, knowing that once we are reaching at 19,850, 19,000, or it can go a little higher as well. But once we are reaching there, don't become too bullish once again. Be cautious, check the price action, because the larger trend still seems to be on a downside. And there are very high chances that before 8th of October, we are going to see 19,226. So that seems to be the summary. Is that?
I'll just correct you. It's 4th October.
Okay.
And I was just trying to point out that minimum I'm saying कि 4th October यहाँ तक ये नीचे आ सकता है.
That's right.
Okay, if we terminate the 5th over here,
yeah,
and you've got everything else perfect.
Great,
Perfect.
great. So 4th October, you may see. So till then, be cautious. Don't turn overly bullish if you see 100, 200 point of up move.
That's right. That's right.
We would wrap today's video. We are not doing the technical analysis session today because the Ne0 Wave session ran a little longer because we were covering 2 weeks of data. All of you have a wonderful trading week ahead. And if you liked our video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.